Hi, this is Paul with Alpha Rain, and I'm referring to the frequently asked question, how much energy will I save? And this is under the energy efficient roof systems. So that is a great question. And this is how much energy will I save? If you're seeing this and you haven't read the other frequently asked questions, our thermoventilation system is a under roof ventilation system that stops all three ways. Heat is transferred, and the question that we get often from customers and other people is, well, how much will this save me? And you have to think about the ventilation of the attic, which reduces the temperature in your attic. It also has the radiant barrier and the thermal break. So we're changing attic air temperatures that are 150 degrees, getting them down to 100 or even lower than that. Even some of the tests we've done, it's 96 degrees outside, and the bottom of the attic is actually 96 degrees. And whereas before it was close to 150 degrees. So the energy savings, I installed this on my house. It was a 1993 house, original windows, original insulation. I didn't do any updating on those, even though I needed to. And this system, we did it under a metal roof, and it saved me about 10% and maybe even a little bit more on the hotter days. This is in Virginia. So that summer that I did these tests, we didn't have that hot of a summer. But what I noticed the most is how quickly my AC could change the temperature in the house because it's not fighting against that attic air temperature. When I actually have sold that house, and when I did, I went in one day, it was 80, I had the AC set at like 84 degrees, doing some, little punch list stuff, trying to get the house ready. And I was only going to be there 30 minutes or an hour. And I was like, well, I'm going to turn this AC down to 76 degrees. Need to get a little cooler in here. I was in there 10 or 15 minutes and the AC shut off. And I honestly, it was a new AC unit, only like a year old. And I thought it had broke. I was like, oh, come on. So I went and looked, and it had dropped from 84 degrees all the way down to the inside the house to 76 degrees. And it was just in a matter of about 10 or 15 minutes. And it was 95 degrees outside that day. So that kind of gives you, and before that, it would not do that. It would have taken an hour or more to try to, well, more than that. I normally never would let it go up to 84 and then try to drop it to 76. You're going to really work your AC unit, but no problem there. So some of the temperance in the house, you're going to see a big difference once the system is installed, because your attic now is a lot cooler and your home will be cooler because your attic's not fighting against what insulation you have as much. So in older homes, we did this on a home that was built in 78, I believe, and they saw about a 25% decrease in their cooling cost on their electric bill. It's hard to say exactly, depending on which house. If you have new windows and updated insulation, you're going to have less savings. So just all those are things to take into account. We can't tell you, oh, your house is going to be exactly this amount of savings, but you're going to see a huge difference in your attic, and that will eventually come into your house and save you. And then we're going to get into the next question, which is going to be about what it does in wintertime, which is really interesting in some of the studies that have been done and what we've seen. So check out our other frequently asked questions about energy efficient roof systems and our thermavent at alpharain.com. And I appreciate you watching this video.